used to work at a company that produced Christian conferences and events, and it was my job to produce videos that played at these events. One of the more fun parts of my job was creating these mini-series for youth camps and kids camps. These mini-series were about 5 episodes long. Each episode lasted about 5 to 10 minutes and would play every morning at camp. The purpose of these series was to loosely reinforce the Bible study themes of that day in an entertaining way. So they would basically hand me a 5-day Bible study and say, construct a narrative story using this thematic skeleton. And literally the first day of every Bible study would be called something like Victory or Faith to Win or something ridiculously conclusive and climactic. So basically in the first episode, the hero needed to win the battle. Doing this for 5 years taught me a lot about writing, especially about how to write from theme. What is theme? You can think of it as the lesson your character learns, or the common subject of the film. I like to think of it as the question the movie is asking, and possibly even answering. A lot of times the theme is literally just declared in the first act, when the character is still in their normal world. Someone says something like, "John, you're a great guy, but you just don't know when to quit. Killing people." A lot of writers argue that you can either write from character or you can write from theme. To write from character, you're constantly making decisions based solely on what you think the character would do, whereas writing from theme, your decisions are driven by the theme you're wanting to explore or express. Neither are wrong. But writing from theme can be trickier, because your film can get preachy and your characters can become two-dimensional puppets that just walk around teaching each other lessons. The trick is making it seem like your characters came first, and the theme was found out of that. You know the best way to do that? Look to your story to find your theme. Look at your idea pile, your characters, the arcs you see them having, the events you plan to put them through. See if you can find any common themes. Try to imagine what your character is probably going to learn from these experiences. Make a list. The right one will jump out at you. Then when you have a theme, you work backwards from there. Play with opposites. Think of events or experiences that might challenge or oppose your theme. Like, for example, if your theme is trusting others, explore the idea of having one of your characters betray the hero, and play around with that to figure out when the right time would be for that to happen. Or maybe you can use the theme to better establish the character's normal world, like their occupation or their living situation. Take the film Liar Liar, which has themes of honesty and lying. What's a good occupation to give him that speaks into those themes? Lawyer. I remember reading an interview with Francis Ford Coppola where he said he often uses theme to guide his decisions as a director. He used the example of someone giving him a choice between 2 prop umbrellas for the main character. One umbrella was clear, and the other was black. He knew the theme of the film was privacy, so he chose the clear umbrella because that seemed the most interesting in the context of the idea of privacy. Every good story has a theme. Some stories lend themselves to heavier themes than others, but no matter what, the theme should always feel like a result or a byproduct, even if it wasn't. You have 2 assignments for homework. 1, figure out the theme of your favorite movie. In what ways does the film explore or express that theme? 2, look at your story and figure out what potential theme or themes are already present in its current state. What are some ways your story can explore or express those themes? Go nuts.